Hey guys, Bryan here from Liquid Concepts. So today we're going to talk a little bit about hydro dipping a handguard. So we've got a handguard off of an AR-15 and the customer wants it in a forged carbon fiber. So we thought we'd shoot a quick little video, show you guys a few tricks and tips on how to dip a handguard. So let's get started. So we've already got our handguard prepped out and ready to be dipped. So of course, prep-wise, we have blasted it, primed it, painted it in the color that we need for the pattern that we're going to be dipping it in, and then now we're ready to dip it. So we've got a silver metallic on right now, and then we've also, as you can tell in through here, we've also taped everything off as best we can on the inside just to make sure that all the black on the inside still stays that nice black anodized finish. So what we're going to be dipping this in is called our Sapphire Forged Carbon Fiber. Now you'll notice it is a forged carbon fiber, but it also has little chips of blue all in it. So it's going to definitely give it a very unique look. And of course, with the silver metallic base that is underneath it, it's really going to make it pop a lot. Now, with this pattern right here, it is more of a silver backed film. And so we will have to change our settings a little bit on dipping this, but once we get it dipped, it's really going to look really good. So let's go ahead, let's lay out our film, get what we need for the dip, and lay it in the water and show you guys a few things on that. So with this Sapphire Forged Carbon Fiber, this is going to take a little bit longer soak time, mainly because it's a silver backed film. And so of course you can see that here in the film itself. So we're probably going to be at about 2 minutes and 15 seconds for our overall soak time. Now, with something like this right here, still not a big deal for the soak time, but we're mainly going to just make sure that we have plenty of room for our hands to go down into the water whenever we are, of course, rolling the handguard. So after this gets finished soaking, we'll go ahead, we'll spray our activator, get everything glassed out, and then start dipping the handguard. All right, so now that we've got our film laid on the water, it's soaked, let's spray our activator, get everything nice and glassed out. So we'll check everything, make sure everything looks good, which it does. So we're going to start in at an angle right back here, and then we're going to come down and end like that. And then as we roll it, we're going to keep that slight angle just like this all the way across. And so we're just going to nice and slowly continue all the way around. And if you'll notice, I am moving forward or away from me. And so now that we've got that, we can pull that back out, and now we have ourselves a very beautiful, almost seamless Sapphire Forged Carbon handguard. So of course, our line should be somewhere in this area right in here, and it is actually very hard to find, which is great because then it makes the pattern look a lot more seamless. So now that we've got that, let's go ahead, put it in the rinse station, and of course, let it rinse, and then we can do any touch-ups that may be necessary, clear it, and then give it back to the customer. So as you saw whenever I was dipping it, I very carefully placed it going down at a little bit of an angle and then down to where it's flat. And then as we rolled it in, I picked it up just a little bit on one side just to keep it to where it didn't trap air down inside here, and of course down inside this area right there. And then I slowly just rolled it around and let it come up, and of course once it touches itself, 360 degrees, then it's not going to adhere anymore. So we've got a very beautiful line down here. I'm not gonna lie, whenever I first pulled it out of the water, I could barely even see it. And even right now, it's almost impossible to see the line itself, which is really great. Definitely good for the customer, as well as with a pattern that is so busy like this right here, it makes it to where it is pretty much seamless, because you definitely do not have any line going down the middle of it that you can just visibly and clearly see. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, definitely leave them below. We'd always love to hear from you on anything hydrographics related, as well as let me know your thoughts on how the Handguard came out, if you would have done anything differently. If you're interested in any of the products that we've used, definitely check out the links in the description below. We're gonna have links to the website where you can check out all of the materials that we used in this video, including the film, the activator, and of course, anything else that you would need for the hydrographics, including training, tanks, and everything in between. It is all there on the website. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Always love to have you like the videos that we do. And of course, if you want to see more of these, hit that subscribe button. We'd always love to have you subscribe to our weekly tips on anything hydrographics related. I'm Bryan from Liquid Concepts, and this is how we customize your world. We'll see you guys next time.